Autobots, this is Zeta Prime. Be on high alert. The Decepticons are planning to reactivate the Energon Bridge. This would grant them access to an unstable energy source powerful enough to jeopardize the entire planet. Any Decepticon activity must be reported immediately, and all Decepticons are to be shot on sight. Zeta Prime out. Megatron, I'm warning you right now. You are toying with forces beyond your understanding or control. Ha! Predictable as ever, right down to the empty words. The Omega Key is under my protection now, Megatron. It will take more than a speck of dark energon to breach the armor of our vaults. Surrender now, Megatron, and I will consider sparing your life. So be it, Megatron. I leave you to your own futility. Autobots, this is Zeta Prime. Any Decepticon activity must be reported immediately, and all Decepticons are to be shot on sight. Zeta Prime out. Megatron. You are a persistent one. But breaking into my vaults? You've overstepped yourself. The Omega Key will never be yours, Megatron. You cannot hope to overcome my defenses, Megatron. Come no further, Megatron. The sacred vaults are no place for your tainted spark. Did you really think it would be that easy? I shall remain where I am. This vantage point will provide an excellent view of your destruction. My will controls this entire chamber, Megatron. I need only close my hand to crush the life out of you. Ha! Your weapons are useless against me! Do you see now, Megatron? This is my domain. Here I have the power to control and create. Ha 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 ha! You have no idea! Here I have limitless power! A valiant attempt, Decepticons, but Autobot machinery is more resilient than you realize. I can easily create more Energon clones. You will be destroyed. It's only a matter of time before you're overwhelmed. Do you see how futile your struggle is, Megatron? There is nowhere to run, Decepticons. The battle is far from over, Decepticon. Prepare for destruction. In this chamber, my will reign supreme, Megatron. No! System's failing! This cannot be! Optimus, is that you? A noble sentiment, Optimus, but I'm afraid I'm dead already. Heads up! We've got a Decepticon vehicle ahead! Focus your fire on that Decepticon! Decepticon ground vehicle approaching! Be aware! Enemy roller in proximity! That brute must be nullified! That brute has to be put down! Neutralize that brute! Open fire on that brute! New threat! We've got a cloaker! Narrow your focus! We've got a cloaker nearby! Careful! I spotted a cloaker! Take out that cloaker before he hurts someone! Watch out! Seeker overhead! Airborne hostile coming in! Careful! We've got a Seeker! Shoot down that Seeker! Silence that sentry! Get rid of that sentry before he alerts anyone! Some Decepticons just can't be reasoned with! I blame Megatron himself for these deaths! I hope to minimize suffering with accuracy. There is something to be said for self-preservation. A brutal necessity. I'd much prefer to talk this out. How many lives will this war claim? All this aggression still makes me uncomfortable. What a senseless waste of life. I suppose it's best to be as efficient as possible. At least this way he didn't suffer. This is not how this conflict should be settled. Barbaric, but effective nonetheless. It's terrible that we've been reduced to this. If only we could talk about this. Diplomacy should not be implemented with rockets. I despise the necessity for this kind of savagery. If it's you or me, I'm afraid I have to choose me. Megatron has forced us to become savages. I hold Megatron personally responsible for this. Well done, soldier. You're a good soldier, recruit. You're an exemplary soldier. I'm impressed, and I'm not easy to impress. Well, at least he didn't suffer much. If you have to do it, that's how it should be done. Quick and direct. That's the best way to go. All this brutality, it's just plain sad. Another senseless casualty! Those poor soldiers, to have to die like that. I'll admit, that was skillfully done. A predictable tragedy during wartime. Quite the decisive action, isn't it? Try your best to be as fast as possible with that. I'm glad you're eager, just don't get too eager. Heads up! Grenade coming in! Watch out for that grenade! Grenade coming in hot! Take cover! Grenade! Grenade in the air! Lob the grenade their way! Toss them a grenade! Not an ideal solution, but the one we have. Grenade headed downfield! I hate to use mines, but I will, if I must. Decepticon rocket locked on! I've got a rocket locked on me! Rocket headed in! One rocket headed for the enemy! Rocket headed downfield! It's terrible being forced to do this. I hate to have to use this, but I will use it! I know this is necessary, but I don't have to like it. I wish there were another way to settle this. Well, if we're going to use guns, this is necessary. It would be bad to run out of this. Need to be prepared, don't we? I suppose I have to make use of this. Now I can continue. That's much better. That restored me completely. That was exactly what I needed. This will definitely aid our mission. This should increase my chances of survival. Accessing turret weapon now. This is the right tool for the job, I suppose. This will let me protect my troops more effectively. I hate having to use something this devastating. Your teamwork is appreciated, soldier. Careful now, don't overcommit. Don't try to take on the whole army yourself. This will work better if you stick to your own targets. This young Autobot needs some assistance. We need a medic for this soldier. Zeta Prime calling for medical assistance. Medic! We have a soldier down! Assistance needed here, on the double! Let me see to your wounds. I'll attend to your damage. This should help. Here, Autobots! You need this! Instant repairs coming your way! I hope this provides a bit of comfort! I'm going to need some repairs. I'm pretty close to shutdown. They hit me hard that time. I'm still not doing very well. I haven't recovered from my wounds yet. My energy returns. I'm back to full power. I should be taking a more active role. There's no point in doing nothing. A few nanoclicks and I'll be ready. Weapon systems cooling down. Just need a moment to recharge. I'll rejoin the fight in a few nanoclicks. Weapon coming back online. Must maintain thought cohesion. No! Can't let this slow me down. Curse you, Megatron! I owe you for this life, Megatron. Let's get down to business. Prepare to receive my orders. Time to win this war. Time to pour on the speed. Ready to move? Let's go. Autobots, prepare to move out. My apologies, recruit. Are you alright? Are you badly damaged? That was my error. Do you need a medic? Didn't mean for that to happen. You alright, recruit? Friendly fire is inevitable, I'm afraid. Easy there, soldier. I'm sure you didn't mean to do that. Careful, soldier. Save that for the enemy. No, you hit the Decepticons. I'm asking you nicely. Please don't do that. Watch what you're doing. Be more mindful of how you use that stuff. That's not really helping. That's really not helping.